about this as we're hanging out with this skeleton, okay? Actually, let's... Okay. We're going to position ourselves on the stairs, and then you're going to explain yourself. What is Tree of Savior? I have not heard of that game. Alright.
What?
Let's chat. Thought I felt your eyes on me. Now come the words. I had questions I wanted to ask you.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
I had another vision of you. One of the symbols on your staff. It was dying.
You see many things that aren't there, Watcher. Perhaps the symbol was for your disappearing sanity, and we are to bid it farewell while you still have the wits to grieve for it.
I saw a symbol with 12 circles. What does it represent? Punk? It's an MMORPG about hell, basically. Oh, okay.
That symbol? The Godhammer.
That it was the Godhammer symbol I saw extinguished on your staff.
No riddle there, Watcher. It took 12 of us to build the Godhammer. Afterward, I took my leave of all of them to see what Margren had in store for me. I've seen none of them since.
Are you sure there isn't more to that story?
Your kind has a way of interpreting its visions to fit the version of the truth you like best.
Your kind?
But Margren's flame leaves no room for interpretation. Waste the time of others with your distortions and your fever dreams.
I know what I saw.
It's always the way of the mad to try to convince others of a reality only they can see. But when your doctrine's the truth, it requires no convincing, only an opening of the eyes. I would purify you, Watcher, if I thought it would help.
You could try.
The cost of troubling me seems to worry you little. Is this some final joke at my expense? To test my faith further? And why would you think that, Watcher?
The others who made the Godhammer, they all died, didn't they? That's why I saw their symbols fade from your staff.
If all you have are questions, then I have enough of those. She is a bitch of a goddess, to be sure. But even a whore only goes so far in crossing those she serves. You answer a question with a question. Then why did I feel her disappointment at Halgot? Why were we shamed?
Because I think she tried to kill you there.
Kill me. She is a goddess. I still drink from her burning breasts, Watcher. If she wished me dead, she could trace me to my source and kill me.
See, I'm getting all this extra dialogue that I did not have before, so that's really interesting. Oh, hey, what's up, Cambridge? Thank you for the host, sir. Oh, mini raid. Mini raid. What's up, Hero Medic? Hello, Vacan. What's up, dude? Oh, thanks, Hero. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you very much, guys. If you guys are not already very Mythbusters, yeah. I try. I got to get another one like this. But thank you very much. If you guys are not already following Cambridge, who's, of course, is responsible for Cambridge Bot on my channel, you guys should be following him. If I could get an exclamation point, so Cambridge NYC, that would be appreciated. And Cambridge, we got to chat, my friend, about ARFCon. We got to talk about that at some point. We got to talk about that. And also, Cambridge, do you see? My Patreon has started. So it's going well, but I don't know if you were here when I first announced it or not, but I thought I would mention it. Thanks for the raid to the Cambridge folks, and thank you for the host, sir. And yes, Cambridge, much love to you, sir. Thank you very much. And yeah, we need to chat. But yeah, if we could get an exclamation point, so Cambridge NYC, that would be lovely. In the dream of the Godhammer, your spirit looked blurred, indistinct in the light, as if it had been sheared from you. Let's see. If you had been damaged as I saw in the Godhammer vision, then she may be unable to see you as you once were. Durance turns for you for a moment. His face twists in thought. Thank you, Backburner. Conflicting emotions running across his features. Finally, he turns to you, his face steady.
There's no proof, Watcher. I was a fool to think you could help me see any farther than I could.
If you don't trust me, then trust your staff. Admit that the other Godhammer builders are dead. Durance turns to the staff, and for a moment you see his eyes burning, taking in the edges of the wood, the symbols inlaid there, the 11 faded circles.
They died in the blast, yes. The other 11. I was the only one to walk away. I thought we had wronged our goddess. That this was my trial, and if I could prove myself worthy of her,
Okay, sounds good, man. Sleep well, man.
there is only one God of redemption, and I saw him ended.
As he studies the staff, you feel a wave of heat, a terrible energy rolling forth from it in waves, so much so it feels as if the Godhammer itself is alive in his hands. And past it, you hear a cry like a child being born, and your eyes feel the flash of white, then 100 imagined shades of purple and white, streaming and circling into the howling of a storm, and beneath it the grinding of ancient machines of stone, rock, and metal, grinding and turning until all around you feels as if it's burning, sinking into the shadows of the earth, beneath the ground, the only place where a spirit might find refuge. He thought that he was about to be over 3 hours. Did you finish Final Fantasy Legend today? What did you finish today? Hi. Durance, we can make this right.
To think I served her, I followed her. Now I shall serve no one. Woodika's lies must be answered. And now it seems I must take fire and war from a goddess's false claim as well. I still take from her strength as I did, for as long as it lasts. For I shall not cast her aside yet, until I have drained her dry and had my fill, just as she intended for me.
Oh yeah, that Dex game. Did he like it? Was it good? Wow, Durance.
For I have learned one of the lessons of the faithful. The faithful may wound a goddess greater than any enemy. A purification is coming, and this fire shall consume them both. If doubts and curiosity plague you, you'll... I suspect the answer. It was a weapon of Deerwood's people. The cost of troubling me seems to worry you little.
All right. I think I did it. I think I completed it. Average adventure completed. Quest completed. The Trials of Durance. I did it. I finished the Trials of Durance. Nice. Good. I was kind of hoping I'd get that one done. Never figured out what the hell the thing was with that sealed missive. I was able to get Durance to see that Magrin had conspired with Wodika in creating the Godhammer, and that her refusing to speak with him wasn't because he had wronged her, but rather was because she had intended him to die with the other Godhammer engineers, in order to keep secret her direct involvement in Aoth's destruction. Though it appears this alliance between the goddesses was short-lived, it sheds new light on the Saints' War and the epidemic of hollow-born infants that followed. Durance, for his part, has renounced his goddess and sworn revenge. As a man who's killed one god already, it would seem that he might be one of the only people alive who could make good on such a threat. Wow. Poor Durance. Alright, that means the only ones I didn't finish, I didn't do that. I didn't finish Haravius and Sagani. Neither of them I care about. And the Endless Paths thing is what it is. I like Kana, but... Okay. Durance completed. Has please enter text here? Oh my god. That's funny. Thank you for the follow, Hero Medic. Welcome to the Argonauts.
Indeed.
Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, more souls.
Margrin's fire casts light in dark places.
I'm gonna get a vision here. All those souls. Oh god.
Another turn, Inquisitor.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I know. Ow.
I ask again. Jovara Ixensios. Do you confess to these heresies of which you stand accused?
She obviously got caught because of my earlier betrayal.
Do you confess to apostasy?
I confess to renouncing a mistake.
Do you confess to conspiracy against the one true faith?
I confess to opening minds.
Do you confess to false prophecy?
I confess to following a false prophet.
Indeed. And where might we find this heretic?
Oh, just for the benefit of the stream.
He wears the robes of a Grand Inquisitor.
You have no followers here, heretic. Your lies hold no sway in the court of the penitents.
You have no power here, Gandalf the Grey.
Only my truth, then.
Another turn.
No! Wait! Wait! I'm ready. I'm ready.
You are ready to give a confession?
I'm ready to hear one from you.
God, man.
No time to lose nerve now, Watcher. What's one more trial for a soul on the brink of doom?
Every Winkle and Boyle carved into Wodega's statue looks painfully familiar. Alright.
Margrin's fire casts light in dark places.
Okay, what do we have here? Oh, average adventure completed. Yay! Nobody cares. What are we doing on this, by the way? 7 hours to finish that? Okay. Well. So, this is it. It's the final step. I jump into the pit, and there we go. Oh, man. I'm thinking that it probably makes sense to save this last thing for a separate day rather than trying to complete it like 3 in the morning. So I think what I'm going to do here is save it here, and Thursday will be the wrap-up. What I have to decide... Look at that water. That rain's nice. Because I have this, and I assume... And I have the other thing is basically just the endless paths is the only other thing that I would have to do. But I could always jump in and then like go back and do the other sort of endless paths before that. What am I doing on level ups too? Let's see if they do 772. 10th, 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 10th. And the cap is 12, right? Yeah, but if I... The problem is if I jump, though... I mean, because it's like another hour, right? It's another couple hours down there, right? Hey, what's up, D0? How you doing, man? Isn't it another couple hours down there? What's going on is we're almost done with this game. I think it's another couple hours, right? Down there, I believe. In that area in the burial pits. So I'm thinking it makes sense, probably, for me to try to do this and sort of wrap up as the last... It does a tagged save once you jump, yeah. Okay. That's fine. But the next time I play, though, we will wrap this up. We're almost there, guys. Yeah, sorry, D0, but I have been streaming for a while. We're almost there, but, yeah. It's been really a lot of fun, this game. A lot of fun. Yes, it has been, D0. The whole thing has been going on YouTube, and in fact, I had a pretty epic fight tonight that'll be highlighted and that I'll put on YouTube as well. Epic because of how silly it was in a lot of ways. But, yeah, good stuff, though. It's been a lot of fun. All right. Let's take a look and see how long, by the way. Steam, tell me how long I have played this game for. According to Steam, I have now played this game for 72 hours. 72 hours. That is what we're talking about. Wow. That's a lot. And in fact, I think that actually now passes. Let me see. How much did I put into Shadowrun? Yeah, Shadowrun Returns was only 60 hours, and that was including Dragonfall. So let me see. I'm trying to see what other games are up there. Most of my games, a lot of them are like 30, 40. Oh, okay. Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition with the guys, 85 hours. So there is that. A lot of 30-hour games. Dishonored was 46 with the DLCs. Divinity's 43 so far, so I guess that's still outstanding. I only played 22 of New Vegas. Icewind Dale's 34 so far. I only played like 15 of Jade Empire. Legend of Heroes is 50. Mass Effect I played 65. So yeah, Pillars of Eternity, man. The only game that I've played more, Knights of the Old Republic was 84 hours. Okay, so basically the top game, so Baldur's Gate and then Knights of the Old Republic 2, both of those I played for longer than this game. But other than that, the only game I've played longer was Skyrim. And Skyrim is the overall winner because Skyrim actually was 174 hours, although 7 of those hours are nonsense because I fell asleep once playing it. So it's really like 167 hours. Yep. Long, long game. What do you mean, D0? What's the best to use to play Empire at War? I don't know that I know what you mean. Oh, older games other than Game Ranger? Unless they have their own matchmaking service, the best option is probably going to be Game Ranger if it's an older game. I mean, there is Hamachi. Hamachi basically allows you to create a virtual network between your computers, but I'm not a big fan of Hamachi. I think it's not lightweight enough, and I find that it just feels sketchy security-wise. Something about it feels creepy. So I don't know. Yeah, I know. Filthy casual with my 174 hours played. I know it's true. All right. So we are going to do our giveaway and our raid as always. But before I do that, I want to just remind everybody about a couple of things before we do the giveaway. First of all, if you have not followed the channel, if you liked what you saw and heard tonight, please make sure to give the channel a follow. I am going to be back at you on Thursday with the conclusion of Pillars of Eternity. And then, depending on how things go, I don't know, if I finish it on Thursday, can I get Legend of Heroes done? It's going to be tight. I don't know. And I have to... Maybe. It'll be tight. It'll be tight. But anyway, we'll see if I can maybe finish that up. And then, obviously, next Tuesday... we are looking forward to the beginning of, first of all, next week is also going to be the beginning of my summer streaming schedule. So I'm probably going to be adding another stream into the mix. Right now I do 3 casts with an occasional 4th cast. The 4th cast will be a little bit less occasional, but I haven't decided where it's going to go. It will probably still float a bit. I might be able to do it sometimes on Mondays. I might be able to do it on the weekend, sort of depends. So the Tuesday, Thursday, Friday will stay, but I will be adding something for the summer. Also keeping in mind that because I have conferences and things like that during the summer, that will occasionally jump in to interfere with the Thursday, Friday stuff. So you'll just have to bear with me. By following me, you'll be able to get all that information. But if you have not already done so, following the channel would be appreciated. We're going to play Pillars of Eternity and finish it up. Then we're going to see what we can do about Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. And then next Tuesday, The Witcher 3. Next Tuesday, we start up with The Witcher 3. I don't know that I'm doing the paths, Wonders. I'm just not feeling the paths. I'm not feeling the paths. I'm basically just going to wrap up. I want to wrap up the main quest. I really enjoyed the game, but I don't want it to overstay its welcome. And I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like doing endless dungeons. I just don't. So I want to I did a lot of these awesome side quests. I feel like the pacing has been perfect. I just don't want to add on a bunch of other stuff. But anyway, so that's going to be on Thursday. We'll try to wrap up. Then maybe Legend of Heroes, and then next Tuesday, The Witcher 3 is what we will move into next. But if you guys have not already done so, make sure to follow the channel. Also, keep doing that. That right there, the Patreon. My Patreon is up to 20 patrons, $177 per month. For those of you guys who have already done so and supported the stream, thank you so much for doing that. For those of you who haven't, if you're able to, that's great. never an obligation to do it, but if you're able to support the stream by supporting the Patreon, there's some cool rewards that you can get out of it, and it will help continue to build support for the channel, which I'm trying to do to show the powers that be at Twitch as we move towards partnership. So if you guys are able to do that, certainly much appreciated there. So again, if you do !ArvTreon, you'll be able to find stuff about that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Two Month Wonders because I've never played any of the Witchers, so I'm actually looking forward to that with this one. All right, now we're going to go, we're going to do our giveaway. And again, starting next month on June the 1st, I believe it's June the 1st. Yeah, either June the 1st or 2nd. Whenever I first stream that first day in the next month, I will be reading out the poems for people. That'll be the first thing that became patrons during May. I'll be reading them out in June. Number 2, I will be doing the short story reading probably on that day. And then number 3, I will be gathering some information about sort of seeing about when I want to start putting the Fighting Fantasy gamebook stuff in place as well. So all that is going to be happening. And the draw, that was the other thing I wanted to say, the game draw that you enter in if you contribute at the $5 level or more, that special game draw, which is just for patrons, will also take place starting in June when I stream then. So with that said, no, I'm not partnered already. No, that's not. That's not true that they don't like me. There's lots of people that they like that they haven't partnered yet. They haven't done it yet. But it's not that they don't like me. Okay. I appreciate that, Zero. All right, so let us do the giveaway. And the giveaway is going to consist of the following 3 games. If you guys win tonight, you'll have a choice of one of the 3 following games. And I think in honor of The Witcher, I think it makes sense to do this. Choice number 1 is going to be courtesy of, let's see, Messiah. And that is going to be The Witcher. Number 1, The Witcher. That's going to be courtesy of Messiah. Choice number 2, which is courtesy of Wavy Lines, The Witcher 2. So we'll make this Witcher 1 and Witcher 2. And then choice number 3, in case you're not interested in any of the Witcher stuff, something completely different, and that is from the Gentleman Bee, Cook Serve Delicious Battle Kitchen Edition. So if you win tonight, choice number 1 is The Witcher, choice number 2 is The Witcher 2, and choice number 3, Cook Serve Delicious, the Battle Kitchen Edition. And the giveaway word for tonight is... Play Witcher with a console gamepad? Well, let's not get into that, Lego, please. Let's not get into that. All right. What are we gonna do here? There we go. So if please type in Charm OP if you were interested in winning one of those. You missed the fight, Law. You missed this ridiculous fight that I was in with this vampire that kept charming me over and over again. So Ader would come in, hit him, get charmed, walk away. He'd start walking towards him, vampire charms him, he'd walk away. Charm. It was ridiculous. It was one of the stupidest fights I've ever been involved in. But it happens. All right, while you guys are putting that in, Charm OP. Yes, Charm OP. If you guys are interested, please type in those words, and I'm going to look for... who we're going to raid. Oh, Charmop. Nah, it wasn't a female vampire. It was Vampire. Should have been, though, right? Alright. Charm OP. I know who we're going to rate. 30 and Still Gaming. What an awesome name. That is an awesome name, 30 and Still Gaming. I love that. I love that, man. You are welcome in this stream. Make sure to follow. I like that. I want to see that name pop up again. 30 and Still Gaming. Oh, yeah. There we go. Setting up my tablet. The charm is ridiculous. I mean, I understand his will save couldn't have been that good, but what the hell? I mean, like... I mean, are you kidding me? 42 and still gaming. But I happen to have, I know there are viewers of mine who are older than that and are still gaming. There are viewers of mine that are still, that are older than that are gaming. And I know people on other channels too that are in their 60s and 70s and still gaming. Why should it change? Why should it be any different? To me, as you get older, all you're discovering is more information and experience about yourself that games you can find even more enjoyable about gaming. 37 still gaming. Nice. Nice. I don't have an Xbox type. I do have an Xbox controller because I have an Xbox. I don't have the adapter for it though, Wonders, but I do have a Logitech, Logitech dual action, sort of like a PlayStation controller. I've always much preferred the PlayStation style controllers to the Xbox controllers. So I'm going to see whether I can do something with that, but I'll check it out. Keep in mind that I played all the Batman games with keyboard and mouse. I played Shadow of Mordor with keyboard and mouse. So the only game that I routinely don't play with that is Assassin's Creed. Those games I play with controller. And Tomb Raider on the occasion that I play those. But pretty much every other game I play with keyboard and mouse. So I'll probably try it with that. If it becomes impossible, I'll see if I can do the Logitech dual action thing. And if I can't do that, then maybe I'll do an Xbox controller adapter. Because I do have one, so. You'll be 89 and still gaming? Not sure if trolling, Bobby. Not sure if trolling. Oh, you will be 89, but still get. Ah, yes. There you go. No, I mean, I'm serious. Like, this nonsense about what age, what number you are, and all that stuff, it makes absolutely no difference. Zero difference for what we do. Okay. All right, last call, people. Last call to get involved. Last call. Last call. Last call. Last call. For this game giveaway. Yeah. Is that true? Mr. Wonders, is that true? Seriously? That's awesome, man. I did not know that. I did not know that. I know somebody else in the channel who's mid-40s who watches. And actually, I know a few people actually are in their 40s watching this stream. And I know people on other streams that are in their 60s, as I said, that stream as well, or that watch as well. But I didn't know. That's cool, man. Good stuff. That also helps because that will make a big thing when I get the sort of, oh, Arv, you're so old jokes. I could be like, but not as... I'm an old fart. Well, I should have known when you were talking about having the TRS-80. I should have known. So you know about, like, the old school, like, Dark Towers, right? Like, because I have Dark Tower. The original Dark Tower. Back in the day. It's good stuff. All right, here we go. $30 and still gaming. Wins the prize. Congratulations, 30 and still gaming. By the way, to everybody, it is appreciated if you follow. You do not have to follow to win, but it's certainly appreciated, of course. You turned 37 today. Well, happy birthday. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday. And see, this is your birthday present as it works out. So what would you like, 30? You played Eliza. Wow. It's good stuff. Did you have one of the Radio Shack 50-in-1 electric kit, like things, the ones that had the springs that you could put the wires and make like an alarm clock and like a radio and stuff like that? I love those things. I think I have one of those somewhere in like my basement. But congratulations, 30. What would you like? Which game would you like? And by the way, all of these games, incidentally, are via Steam. So you will need to become a friend of mine on Steam, and the way that you do that is just send me a friend request. I am on Steam at the same name as what I have here on Twitch. Same exact name, Arvin Eleron, same spelling, everything else. So if you send me a friend request on Steam, as soon as I get it, I will send you a copy of, and the options were The Witcher 1, The Witcher 2, or Cook Serve Delicious Battle Kitchen Edition. Witcher 1, Witcher 2, Battle Kitchen. Those are your three options. All right, sounds good, D0. Thanks for stopping by, man. See you soon. And nobody else, and don't head off yet, everyone, because we're going to be doing a raid in just a moment. Thank you for the follow, 30. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it, 30 and Still Gaming. Welcome to the Argonauts. Oh, yeah, yep, so did I. I had the 25 one and the 150 one. Yep. I love that thing, man. I had this image that I was going to rig a burglar alarm for the door to my room. So I was going to, like, stretch the wire over, and I was like, yeah, now I can make a burglar alarm, except the wires were never going to be long enough. So basically, I just had to put the whole, like, electrical kit, electronics kit, like, in front of the door, in back of the door. So they would just open it and go bash. I was like, that would kind of be enough of a notice without having an alarm, you know? Witcher 2, all right, sounds good. I will send you the Witcher 2. That is courtesy of our regular viewer, the Wavy Lines. All you need to do is send me that friend request, again, at Arvin Elleron. And as soon as I get that, 30, I will send off the Witcher 2 to you, sir. And in fact, I'm going to mark it down now. Done. There we go. I have it marked down, so as soon as I get that friend request, I will send that off to you. All right, folks. We are going to go do a raid now. For those of you who are new to the stream, if you have not done this before, this is what you do. The Argonauts have landed, and you then type in Volcania, capital Volcania. I remember the integrated circuit. Yeah, for sure. Volcania. And the key here is not to do this until you hear my audio outro. Once you hear the audio outro, that's when you're going to let the stuff rain down in the channel like a mighty stream. But do not go there until that actually happens. Okay, once we do that, that will be a fun time. And this should be a good person, I think, to raid. As for me, I'm going to be done until Thursday. I'll be back at you at Thursday night. Sometime, again, somewhere between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, somewhere between 8 and 9. And I will be streaming the conclusion, probably, of Pillars of Eternity, and then we'll think about moving on to Trails in the Sky, see if I can maybe somehow get that done in a couple of sessions. It'd be cool if I could get that done, just because I'd like to get those wrapped up before The Witcher 3, but we'll see what I can do. And then, of course, next Tuesday, we start with The Witcher 3. That will be the main game on the channel. We will, however, interrupt that during the month of June for a couple of Fighting Fantasy game playthroughs, as I promised. We are going to do that. And then when The Witcher 3 is over, the next big game after that is going to be Arkham Knight, and we will spend some time working on Arkham Knight. At some point, I'm going to get some of the people from Tin Man Games back on. They have To Be or Not To Be they released, and I promised them I would have them back on. I will do that. I also have the possibility of getting the folks who did Sunless Sea. I'm going to try to get them back on at some point. And naturally, hopefully a few weeks after the release of the game, CD Projekt told me that they would like to have, they'd be able to come on the channel sometime at that point after the game was released. So I'm going to give them a couple of weeks because they pretty much were exhausted, I think. I'm going to give them a few weeks and then see about hitting them up maybe like 3 weeks after and see if I can get them on the stream. So we will see if I can do that. But that is what we are going to do. You sent a friend request. Let me see. Let me see if you did. Yes, you did. I see it. Hold on. Let me take care of this right now. Let me accept that. Lovely. Let me go down to this. That's not what I wanted to do. Inventory. And let's see. You asked for, what did you ask for? The Witcher 2. Okay. Asked for The Witcher 2. Blah, 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 blah. Here is The Witcher 2. Again, this is courtesy of Wavy Lines, our regular viewer Wavy Lines. You're actually my second person on my list now. My top one is 1298 because like the numbers, and you're the second person in my friends list. Hey, Candy Corpse. Oh, you're welcome, 30. Thank you for stopping into the stream. And please spread the word about the stream. Let everyone know about the stream, about the Patreon, about the whole business. And yeah, thank you for stopping by. And hi, Candy Corpse. Unfortunately, I'm just about to sign off. I'm just about to send us off in a raid. Gift is on the way, 30. Gift is on the way to you now, so you should receive it. And again, that is courtesy of regular viewer Wavy Lines. The generosity of my viewers make these giveaways possible. Sadly, you did, although we do have the end, Candy Corpse. We're just about at the end point, so we're going to be playing basically the conclusion of Pillars next time on Thursday. So we will do that as well. Thanks, Wonders. I appreciate it. All right. Good night to you, Candy Corpse. We're going to do our raid right now. Thank you guys all so much. And remember to do that ARV raid thing. I will see you guys on Thursday, but we are going to go. Remember, don't do this till you hear my audio outro. we are going to go here over to King Foom, who runs Reverb Games. They are playing some Jackbox Party Pack right now, which is always fun. Kind of a late night thing to go raid. And yeah, let's go over and give him some love. Very good streamer. I've learned a great deal from him. And hopefully, thank you for the follow, Trauma SC. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Argonauts. And yeah, I'll be back with you guys on Thursday when we will finish up Pillars of Eternity and maybe moving on beyond there. Thank you guys all so much for making this a wonderful stream. Love you all. Spread the word, follow the channel, do all the things, support the Patreon, blah, 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 blah. And I'll catch all of you wonderful people on Thursday. Till then, be good to each other. Have a good night.
Fresh and new, when it all seemed clear to you, when your aim was straight and true. Were your mind untroubled by the questions in the dark, content to play your part, open pathways to your heart? Were your life untainted by a host of broken dreams, when all your acts were queens, understood all that it means? Could you have understood the way your life was bound? Did you ever wonder how you got from there to now? Oh yes, you're gonna fly away from here, where the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. Search now through your pile of broken lies, and your set of fake goodbyes, another cynical disguise. When will they catch you? All those little things you said, will it turn around instead? Blame the voices in your head. With all your subtle language, try and turn your life around. If your center gets unwound, you do your best to slow things down. And if you feel things that you never felt before, things that shook you to your core, a shattered truth you can't ignore. Oh yes, you're gonna fly away from here, when the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. Life is only what you make. When it comes to your own vision, when you got to